Hi, people. So now a 10-year-old has told me that I'm not allowed to wear hats for these live videos. So you got to listen to a 10-year-old. Um, I really want to support you to be in charge of choosing your own focus every day. So it's really easy to wake up, have the fear that you were in yesterday grab you again, and start looking outward to what other people are posting and thinking, what people have texted you, what emails have come in, what's going on in your news feed, what the news period is saying, and that could be a bad idea. So, or it could be a fine idea, but go to it once you are solidly grounded in what you think matters and who you want to be and what you believe. Start connected to source. Look outward after you've connected to self. So I always say living connected involves three, so it's a triadic thing. Like you need to feel connected to source, to self, and to others. So during crisis times, or any time sometimes, we wake up and we immediately externalize our focus. So choose your focus every day. Don't let others, don't let the sort of culture, the sort of what am I trying to say? It's like there's a morphic field of fear out there right now, and it's so easy to tap into. So don't let that choose it for you. So one way to choose your focus is to write a personal manifesto. If you want more actual direction about this, you don't really need it, but it's like the chapter 35 maybe of my book Scooch. You can find it on Amazon, but you could maybe even find it, in the Look Inside feature for free. It exists as an ebook too, but I'm only telling you that if you want it in writing, there's a chapter that lays out how to create a personal manifesto, as I wrote it in 2016. Okay, so, it's cool to write one for specific events sometimes, for specific eras or journeys you're moving through, so you could create one for hard times. Now, it can be a sentence, it can be a few sentences, a paragraph. I am verbose. You may already have figured that out about me. So mine tend to be longer, but I also like to just really sink into a recitation of what matters to me, what I love, what guides me, what supports me, and to really ground myself there first thing in the morning and then live out of that. It's also something that you then have available that you can reach for in moments where you wobble. You can use it as one of your reset buttons. You can use it at night to support you to put yourself to bed well, thinking about what you love and believe and care about, instead of just thinking about what's wrong with you and the world, for example. So I'm just going to read to you what I've written as my sort of hard times manifesto, or the COVID-19 manifesto, of how I want to live and what I want to believe and do during this time, what guides me, my credo. So I do this. In fact, it's not that different from my usual manifesto, but some things just go without saying. Like you don't need to say there is air for me to breathe unless you ever doubt that. But if you just live knowing there's air for you to breathe, you don't need that in a manifesto. Though certainly you can state some obvious air-like things in your manifesto, but there are things here that I don't typically do, or need to remind myself of, like the sentence, "My needs are richly met, and I live in simple plenty," which I referred to in my money talk yesterday. Okay, so here I go. I am just going to read you my manifesto. It's a little vulnerable to do that, but I'm just going to think in terms of that I'm one with all of you, that some of it will resonate for you, some of it will jog ideas for you of what matters to you, what's real for you, what you'd like to state. And you can always leave if this isn't resonating. Always would I invite you to do. So I, Jaya, am deeply connected, and I live in alignment with divine order. I am guided, directed, protected. I live in sync with my guidance system, equipped to meet the moment and move in the right direction. Whatever life brings me, I'm willing to stay in the dance with consciousness, curious, engaged, alive. My needs are richly met, and I live in simple plenty. I want to be alive on planet Earth right now, and I'm willing to take life on its own terms. I'm willing to take part in the events of this time and find my right place there, now and now and now. Here I am and I'm willing to be here. I love my life. I open to new possibility every day. As part of the unfolding, I vote for healing and evolution, expanding consciousness, and refining of love for the good of all concerned, the earth and all her creatures included. Whatever the times, whatever the form, I coach and teach from my zone of genius, an open channel, rooted in presence, one with my clients or participants, surrounded by angels. According to my best understanding to date, I am on purpose when I support others to reduce their suffering and to live more consciously, better understanding themselves and their guidance systems, living closer to love. All that I live and learn for myself, I extend to others. I hold space for them on their journeys, which both match mine in uncountable universal ways and have their own unique beauty and intelligence that I'm privileged to witness and mirror back to them. I am connected to the magic every day and every moment. My intention is to keep dropping back to connection as quickly as I lose track of presence, guidance, beauty. I know when I disconnect because it feels bad, and I'm willing to reach for the right tool, process, or reset button to mind my state and prioritize feeling good. I am in dialogue with the universe and stay close to everyday magic. The stuff of the magic includes signs and symbols, gorgeous timing, unplanned rendezvous, fun with words and numbers, recognition, echoes, repetition, all manner of synchronicity. I am alert to the magic and allow it to nourish me constantly. There's only one more paragraph. Because I live in the magic, I live in the flow. I move downstream. I harness the power of ease, effortlessness, alignment. I drop into stillness and silence as needed. I keep course correcting according to signals from my guidance system, and I love that that system alerts me to tweaks needed as I move down my path. I am on a beautiful life adventure. Oops, nope, that's how it usually goes. How it goes in hard times is, no matter what's happening, however it feels, I am on a beautiful life adventure characterized by awe, curiosity, and deep appreciation. I am in love. So that's it. And you can make yours of any size to call yourself back every morning, every night, one of those, both of those, to reach for as needed, to just stay connected in the way you choose. You get to choose your focus. On that note, under great tools on my website, jayathetrustcoach.com, focus tools, nope, focus wheels from Abraham Hicks are explained and illustrated with actual like sort of little pics and bullet point illustrations of how to do it. So I invite you to that. Focus wheels are a great way to align, reset, choose your focus, especially where you feel wobbly. Great first thing in the morning day. But I invite you to definitely be master of where you stand each day. At least start the day where you want to. Don't just let the turbulence of the times, the cultural, collective fear, or anything like that determine it for you. Thank you. Bye.